Good Morning Northwest, 2 cars hit and killed a woman walking on Highway 2 near Airway Heights. What we've learned about the drivers facing charges.
We begin a run of warmer and sunnier weather that's going to take us through the last week of winter. All right, we're going to talk about what you can expect coming up.
And waiting for a decision, and it could come today in the case against the father of a school shooter. What happened in closing arguments in the case against James Crumbley? You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for being with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Thursday, March 14th. It's Pi Day. Celebrate accordingly. Let's toss things over to Mark Peterson for a look at our forecast.
All right, good morning, everybody. 3.14159. That's how we had to take it out during, physics and chemistry. 30 is our current condition, 29 into Coeur d'Alene. Again, some low cloud deck and a little bit of fog there, and we're going to see the potential for some patchy fog in around the region. Mostly sunny today. It's going to be a gorgeous day. The warming trend really begins today. We're going to be into the 60s by the weekend, and we're going to have plenty of sunshine. So we do have, again, some limited visibility in some areas of North Idaho, wrapping around into Colville. You see a little bit of light fog there, but nothing too crazy. We just want you to be aware. 29 into the valley, 30 downtown, 24 into Deer Park. So yeah, there's some chilly temperatures out there, and of course some frosty windshields. Make sure you clear them before you head out. Thank you very much. We'll see sunshine today, a few variable clouds. We're going to climb up. We're going to be in the upper 40s throughout the afternoon, but our high today is going to be a very efficient, very warm 51 degrees.
And new from the Breaking Now desk, this morning, new details on the trial of James Crumbley, the father of the Michigan boy who shot and killed 4 students at his high school in 2021. A jury is deciding whether he should face the same punishment as his wife for allegedly enabling their son Ethan to carry out that attack. James faces 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. His wife, Jennifer, was convicted of the same charges last month, becoming the first parent in the U.S. ever convicted for their child's role in a mass school shooting. In closing arguments, the prosecutor claimed James could have prevented the attack, but did nothing.
There was one parent who suspected their son was the school shooter, and it was James Crumbley. You know what that's called? It's called foreseeability.
Prosecutors say James bought his son the gun and failed to properly secure it. They also say he met with the school about his son's mental struggles on the day of the shooting and decided not to take him home. The defense argued Crumbley had no way of knowing what the teen was plotting, despite this video showing him previously taking Ethan to a gun range multiple times. The defense also arguing school officials did not consider Ethan a threat, and unlike his wife, who testified in her defense, James did not take the stand. His only witness was his sister. Jury deliberations resumed this morning. If he's convicted, James could face up to 60 years in prison, the same fate his wife faces when she's sentenced next month. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thanks. A woman accused of hitting and killing someone early yesterday morning is in jail right now. Detectives say Marissa Jolly hit and killed a woman who was crossing the highway near the Longhorn Barbecue. That pedestrian, a woman, had already been struck by another driver. The stretch of the highway was shut down for several hours during the morning commute yesterday as Spokane police investigated.
A woman was either crossing the highway or walking in the road and was struck by a vehicle. That woman was then struck by a second vehicle. Both of those vehicles left. We eventually were able to locate the drivers of each of those cars.
According to court documents, Jolly pulled over shortly after the collision and called 911. Investigators believe she may have been impaired at the time of the collision. She made her first court appearance yesterday and this morning is in jail on a $50,000 bond. The driver who initially hit the woman who did not stop was arrested later and faces a felony hit-and-run charge. The woman who was killed has not been identified.
Around the Northwest, the security footage from a Boeing repair facility where workers reinstalled a door plug that flew off an Alaska Airlines flight in January has been overwritten. That's according to the National Transportation Safety Board, with investigators saying Boeing was responsible for that. The NTSB asked for the footage to better understand what went wrong, but it is not just the security footage. In a letter to Senator Maria Cantwell, Boeing said it still doesn't know who worked on the plane, nor do they have the records involved in the removal and reinstallation of the door plug. NTSB officials said they are not looking to speak with employees for punitive purposes. It's to help them make safety recommendations so something like this does not happen again.
A new law in Washington signed by Governor Jay Inslee closes a loophole in a hate crime law. The state's hate crime statute now includes destruction and vandalism targeting public property. Previously, the hate crime law only applied to private property. Last summer, Spokane's Pride Crosswalk was vandalized, leading State Senator Andy Billig of Spokane to introduce the bill. In a statement, Senator Billig says this legislation strengthens our hate crime laws by adding our shared public spaces and symbols of inclusion while sending a strong message of unity against these heinous attacks. The new law goes into effect this summer.
The Biden administration launched a new initiative to increase access to naloxone, or Narcan, the overdose reversal medication. It encourages organizations and businesses to train employees on how to use the drug, keep it in first aid and emergency kits, and distribute it to employees and customers. Studies have shown that people can easily administer Narcan in its nasal spray form without medical expertise and with minimal training. Although Narcan is available over the counter, it's expensive and sometimes difficult to find. When you go to parts of Spokane, like 2nd and Division, you may see open drug use and drug paraphernalia. New tools like the enforcement of a drug use ordinance resulted in hundreds of arrests.
But police say they're still overwhelmed. Since last May, Spokane police have been enforcing the city's drug use ordinance. It's resulted in more than 400 citations and 230 arrests. The downtown area makes up more than half of those cases. But with the jail constantly at full capacity, officers say they often weigh the pros and cons of waiting hours to book someone or using that time for other crimes.
You could seize the drugs, it's an illicit substance, and again, you're going to write a report. You're going to take those drugs and put them on property. That could take an hour, hour and a half. As you walk away from that person, there's not really a lot of incentive for them to change their behavior.
While riding with police, a woman asked about taking Suboxone to get clean. The officer drove her to the clinic himself. Police say that's a good resource, but there's still much more that needs to be done. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now, 6:06.
Mark is back, and we're talking about what you can expect when you head out the door today and get the kids out the door.
Yeah, we're transitioning into those cool mornings, but beautiful afternoons. So there's going to be some layering needed. We're going to have a full check of the forecast just for you coming up.
There's plenty of exciting sports events happening in Spokane this month. I'm helping you build your itinerary coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
And a big shot to communities who rely on Dollar Tree and Family Dollar stores. We have details of massive closures coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Grow your love for the outdoors at the 62nd Annual Bighorn Show. Visit and shop hundreds of vendors and exhibitors. Check out the Trophy Territory Annual Exhibition. Go fishing with the kids at Les Schwab Fishing World. Enjoy live music. You will find it all at this year's Bighorn Show. Get your tickets and more details at bighornshow.com.
BECU is more than just money. We are invested in our community. People will come in and say, BECU changed my life. We have free webinars and seminars, things that are going to help you sleep at night. If you follow the steps, within a couple of years, you could be buying your own home. And to see that happen is just phenomenal. We have the tools that they need to focus on their financial health and building financial wealth. BECU is not for profit and all for Spokane.
Go, Chiefs, go! Kimberling knocks it down. Van Holm keeps it free. Van Holm turns, shoots, and scores!
Saturday, March 16th in the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena, it's the Spokane Chiefs Miller Lite St. Patty Day Jersey Sweepstakes and the Vista Way to Save poster giveaway. Game-worn specialty jerseys will be auctioned off to benefit Big Table Spokane. Fans can enter to win a customized jersey at the Miller Lite table or sign up at SpokaneChiefs.com. Spokane and Tri-City, Saturday, March 16th, special game time 6:30. For tickets, go to SpokaneChiefs.com.
I think at Hospice of Spokane, it's not just a job. It's a career, but it's also a passion. Nurses, the social workers, the chaplains, the health aides, they just do a phenomenal job, and they get to know the clients. They don't come to treat just the client. They come to embrace the family as a whole.
To serve with the region's #1 hospice team, visit hospiceofspokane.org.
It's the big kickoff event this month at Northwest Fence, where every year we launch the fencing season with great bargains on fence and automated gate packages. So give us a call to schedule your new chain link, vinyl, or ornamental iron fence. Or maybe you're a do-it-yourselfer looking for materials. Save a little of the cost by shopping early and beating the summer rush during the spring launch at Northwest Fence. Nobody builds them better.
Grow your love for the outdoors at the 62nd Annual Bighorn Show. Visit and shop hundreds of vendors and exhibitors. Check out the Trophy Territory Annual Exhibition. Go fishing with the kids at Les Schwab Fishing World. Enjoy live music. You will find it all at this year's Bighorn Show. Get your tickets and more details at bighornshow.com.
Save your greed!
It is 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Today, senior White House officials are expected to meet with Arab, Muslim, and Palestinian American community leaders in Chicago.
The meeting will give White House officials a chance to directly hear about the concerns over the Israel-Hamas war in Gaza. Discussions are also expected to include Islamophobia in the United States following the start of Hamas's terror attacks. Now, Thursday's meeting is part of the White House's ongoing efforts to reach Arab and Muslim communities. The gathering also comes on the same day President Joe Biden is traveling back to Michigan to campaign.
A healthcare hack is causing financial headaches for the industry. Last month, Change Healthcare was hit with what the American Hospital Association calls, quote, the most significant and consequential cyber attack on the U.S. healthcare system in American history. The hack has disrupted medical payments from insurance companies to health providers over the past few weeks. That is leaving some clinics strapped for cash. Change Healthcare officials say the criminal group Black Cat is responsible for the hack.
Hunter Biden, President Joe Biden's son, will go on trial for gun-related charges June 3rd. A federal judge set the date for just before Hunter Biden is set to stand trial for 9 tax-related charges on June 20th. Special counsel David Weiss brought 3 gun-related charges against Hunter Biden last year. But Biden has been charged with unlawfully purchasing a revolver while on drugs. He's pleaded not guilty to those charges.
Dollar Tree is closing nearly 1,000 stores in response to a surprise fourth quarter loss. Dollar Tree bought the chain Family Dollar almost a decade ago, but it's had a difficult time absorbing the chain of poorly maintained and often understaffed stores. Shares of Dollar Tree tumbling 15% before yesterday's opening bell. 970 of the 1,000 planned closures will be Family Dollar stores.
12 minutes past 6 o'clock Thursday morning, 10-second takeaway on your TV. It's going to be a frosty morning. We've seen that. Jacket required, I believe. Sunglasses for the sunshine later on today. We're going to see a high of 51 degrees.
For Women's History Month, Fairchild Air Force Base called on a special flight crew to help celebrate the hard work and determination of women in the Air Force. An all-female flight crew took off with the mission to refuel a C-17 transport jet. Denise Gallant is one of the pilots who helped this plane soar.
It was pretty awesome to be able to fly with all those women. Most of my flights, I'm the only female on my flight, so it was just really awesome to be able to get with this amazing group of women and get the mission done.
And not just the crew, but the passengers also played a role in making this flight exceptional. To hear the message from the women on this very special flight, you can check out Sydney Charles' story on KXLY.com. Definitely a good one to watch.
I would say so, yeah.
Your Good Morning Northwest time right now, 6:13.
It is a good time to jump on the pickleball bandwagon. More courts are in the works. Coming up a little later, we'll show you a new indoor-outdoor facility opening in a few months in Spokane Valley.
And you can experience high-level basketball, volleyball, soccer, and a whole bunch of other sports in downtown Spokane. We're taking a live look right now. It's Joe Albee just hanging out outside the stadium there. Right after the break, Allison Martinez is live with some big events that are coming to town.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call SWAP. I gotta call SWAP.
Here you go.
That's it? I'm calling them.
You forgot your check.
Craig Swap & Associates is on your side. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Due to some frozen pipes, we're currently making some changes to the showroom.
We know that shopping in a construction zone is no fun. And to thank you for sticking with us, we're throwing a construction sale.
Pardon our dust while you shop our amazing selection of La-Z-Boy recliners and living room sets, all at guaranteed lowest prices.
Looking for a new dining set? We have 3, 5, and 7-piece sets that are all on sale.
Like most construction jobs, we don't know how long this sale will last.
So come in now during Kerner Furniture's construction sale. Nice store, low prices.
I'm Faye, the president and lead negotiator at UFCW 3000, the Essential Workers Union.
And I'm Joe, the secretary-treasurer of UFCW 3000, with over 50,000 members.
We believe that essential workers should never have to struggle to meet basic needs or pay the rent. When we come together as a union, we gain the power to deliver to our members not just better wages, but the dignity and respect they deserve.
UFCW 3000. Our goal is building a union that fights to ensure that essential workers get better wages, respect on the job, and a safe workplace.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
This month, Cal Cars is going crazy with mad savings on the biggest selection of tricked-out trucks and sporty SUVs.
We've aggressively priced these rigs so low that this month we're offering a price match guarantee, which means if you find the same type of vehicle anywhere else for less, we will match it guaranteed.
And during this madness of savings, $40 down is all you need.
It's go time this week at Cal.
Four News Now is brought to you by Move Fitness. Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. The time is now 6:16.
Yeah, we are taking a live look this morning over the podium where tens of thousands of folks will gather for USA Volleyball's Pacific Northwest qualifier. That's coming up next week. And March Madness does mean more than just basketball for Spokane.
This month, thousands of athletes, fans, and families will flock to the city for multiple sporting events. And our Allison Martinez is live this morning to help you build your itinerary for this very busy season. Good morning, Allison.
Robin, Natalie, good morning. If you are a sports fan of any kind, there's sure to be an event coming up that will excite you. Of course, for basketball fans, March is the month, but the city of Spokane is also hosting huge events for volleyball. That's happening right here in the podium next weekend, and also track and field, soccer, and even jiu-jitsu. For many athletes and between them and also coaches and fans, these events have a huge impact on the city's economy. Restaurants and hotels open doors to people from all over the country.
It gives our economy a huge economic boost from, all the players being in here. We're expecting over 16,000 athletes, over 500 coaches. It's a huge compilation of just our city rallying together.
And if you're a local, don't retreat from the crowds, embrace them. Cherie Gwynn from Spokane Sports says now is the time to show up for the city, as many already have.
Our citizens show up. We rally around it. We purchase tickets. NCAA basketball sold out within, minutes of it going on sale. And so really you can see just how much Spokane is a sports city.
Here's a breakdown of what the rest of this week holds. You can watch the middle school boys basketball championships all weekend long. For soccer fans, the season opener for Spokane Velocity is Saturday at the brand new One Spokane Stadium. Coming up in 30 minutes, we'll tell you what you can look forward to later in the month, including March Madness. There are so many exciting sporting events happening. To keep track of them all, you can head to our website, KXLY.com. Reporting live in Spokane, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
Just a taste of everything for everyone.
Yeah.
Volleyball, jiu-jitsu, track and field.
All kinds of stuff. And right next to the podium where she is One Spokane Stadium.
So we're going, okay, football and soccer. That's great. Now they've got comedy festivals coming there and concerts. It's going to be great.
So fun.
Let's talk about Velocity. You're very excited about it.
You're going too. I think we're both going.
We'll both be at the game.
All right, 2 o'clock Saturday.
That's right.
The
Kicking off.
Thank you so much. All right, here we go. The weather's going to be great. It's going to be 54 as you get into the stadium, 56 degrees at kickoff, and then it's going to be in the upper 50s. It's going to be an absolutely beautiful day, and of course, wonderful. So today, not horrible. We're going to have mostly sunny conditions, a few clouds out there. 51 degrees for the high today. Winds are going to be light, so they were breezy yesterday, not so much today. Tonight, temperatures down to 31. Again, without that wind, we're going to see, again, the potential for frost in and around our region. Now, we do have some fog, mainly into North Idaho right now. We're sitting in temperatures upper 20s, Spokane Valley 9 Mile, 24 into Deer Park, Cheney at 28 degrees, Post Falls you're at 27 degrees. So, again, these chilly starts, we're going to put the layers on, and we're going to ask those kids to bring those removed layers home when school is out. All right, so high pressure coming in, pushing everything to the north into Canada and then back down around, where they're going to have a little winter weather into areas of New England, and cold air coming out of Canada. For us, it's the warm air coming out of the southwest. That high pressure builds, and it's going to maintain its presence not only today, but all the way through Tuesday. Then we're going to start to see a little bit of this energy coming in. That's going to be as spring actually starts, we'll see some spring showers. Now getting there, it's going to be sunny, 51 for our high today, 49 Kellogg. Lewiston, 57 degrees. So wherever you travel, you're really going to have some pretty fair weather. 55 for Friday, Saturday 62, 64 Sunday, and then mid-60s Monday, Tuesday. That's winter's last breath, and it's going to be really nice. Like spearmint or peppermint. And then spring showers on Wednesday. First full day of spring, 57 degrees with 50% chance of rain.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Wow. It's going to be so great to get out. Yeah. It is now 6:21.
Well, while we're on the topic of sports, the WSU Cougars start their run to a Pac-12 title game tonight with the matchup against Sanford at 6 o'clock. Coming up, hear what head coach Kyle Smith had to say to his team as they begin their postseason push. That's next in sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Don't settle for the screen. See it in your space. At Floor Trader, you'll find more samples and more selection in one place. With big box prices and small town service, this weekend at Floor Trader, we'll install your new carpet for free.
Hey Ben, the thermostat's acting up. You work for Bill's Heating and Air. You know how to fix this, right?
I just do their commercials.
Ben, the AC's broken. Come on, you work for Bill's. You must know something about this.
Bro, I'm just their spokesperson.
Dude, the furnace is so loud. You work for Bill's Heating. You can fix it, right?
You do know I'm a basketball player, right?
Bill's Heating and AC is offering financing as low as 0% for 5 years. Call today.
For all your heating and cooling needs, leave it to the real professionals at Bill's.
Right now, there's just so much happening in our world.
And so much happening.
Right here in the Northwest.
Making sense of it all, that's not always so easy.
And that's where we come in.
Good morning, Northwest, and good morning, America.
We're right here, and we got you.
We got you, Northwest.
Introducing the Chevy family of SUVs. Do more with tech. Do more with safety. Do more with style. The Chevy family of SUVs. There's one for everything you do. Get 1.9% financing on select popular Chevy SUVs when you finance with GM Financial.
See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
Hi, I'm Robert Sacre. You may know me from my basketball career. But what you don't know is I'm a father of 4, and life can get pretty chaotic. So that's why I'm getting a vasectomy at North Idaho Urology, so I can finally sit back and enjoy the madness.
Vasectomy season is back. Scheduled today at North Idaho Urology.
Mom's gonna love this.
All right, kids, come on. It's time for bed.
Good morning, Mr. Snuggles.
Make breakfast special with the cocoa and hazelnutty goodness of Nutella.
Don't settle for the screen, see it in your space. At Floor Trader, you'll find more samples and more selection in one place. With big box prices and small town service, this weekend at Floor Trader, we'll install your new carpet for free.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Middensone. Washington State men's hoops begins its run at a Pac-12 tournament title tonight. The Cougars will take on Stanford in the quarterfinals in Las Vegas. Now, this tournament could go a long way in improving WSU's NCAA tournament position. Washington State is a projected 6th seed right now, but that could change depending on how the Cougars play in this conference tourney. Washington State went 2-0 against Stanford this season, so they know what to do, and head coach Kyle Smith had one final message to his team before they begin postseason play.
We're just talking about, like, hey, these 2 weeks, we got to enjoy them. There's so many distractions. There's going to be so much stuff. We'll talk about handling this with grace and dignity on these awards. They're deserved, and being humble, and they are. I'm not worried about it. But let's not lose sight of the thing. There's just a chance to make memories.
The tip-off is at 6 o'clock tonight. The Eastern Washington women's team took down Northern Arizona 73-64 in the Big Sky Championship. With the win, the Eagles punched their ticket to the Big Dance for the first time since 1987. It was also Eastern's first Big Sky Conference title in program history. Now, the NCAA men's selection show is at 3 o'clock on Sunday. The women's show is at 5 o'clock. That's where we find out where all the teams in the area are going to be for March Madness. And we're going to have live coverage for you here on 4 News Now. That'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
Good morning, Northwest Times, now 6:26.
If March basketball is inspiring you, well, here's some good news. You can now register for this year's Hoop Fest. How long you have to get your team together, we'll tell you next.
Plus, new details on the person who took off with thousands of dollars of stuff from a Spokane Children's Theater, how you can help police. As we send you off to a commercial break, here's your first look at what's coming up on GMA at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, with so many families heading off to spring break soon, an urgent warning about beach safety.
We want to make sure that people are thinking about this as their children are out on the beach.
Last month, 7-year-old Sloan and her 9-year-old brother Maddox were digging in the sand at this Fort Lauderdale area beach when things took a devastating turn. The sand hole suddenly caved in on them. Sloan was rushed to a nearby hospital and tragically did not survive. And this morning, her parents are speaking out exclusively to GMA.
We go to the beach, we think of water safety, and this never, ever once crossed my mind. And of course, looking now, I'm like, well, of course. And so that part's really frustrating because I'm like, man.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more of our exclusive interview with your GMA First Look. I'm Ariel Reshef, ABC News, New York.
I have moderate to severe Crohn's disease. Now there's Skyrizi.
Things are looking up. I've got symptom relief. Control of my Crohn's means everything to me. Control is everything to me.
Feel significant symptom relief at 4 weeks with Skyrizi, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements. Skyrizi is the first IL-23 inhibitor that can deliver remission and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. And the majority of people experienced long-lasting remission at 1 year.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to. Liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease.
Now's the time to ask your gastroenterologist how you can take control of your Crohn's with Skyrizi.
Control is everything to me.
Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. 4 News Now. Expect more on air, online, and on the app.
Pentatonics. One special night with the Grammy-winning a cappella vocal group. September 11th at BECU Live at Northern Quest. Pentatonics. Tickets on sale Friday at 10 a.m. at northernquest.com. Don't miss Pentatonics Live. Produced by Live Nation.
Introducing permanent year-round outdoor lighting. Holiday heating, cooling, and electric.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now Story Tracker starts with the upcoming biggest 3-on-3 basketball tournament in the world. It is time to register for Hoop Fest. It's coming up June 29th and 30th. Registration is open until May 19th. If you want to sign up your team or register to volunteer, just look for this story on KXLY.com.
The rock group Stone Temple Pilots is coming to Spokane for a benefit concert. MultiCare Inland Northwest Foundation will host Heartstrings on April 26th. The concert will be at the McCarthy Athletics Center at the Gonzaga campus. 100% of the proceeds will stay in the Inland Northwest to benefit MultiCare's Behavioral Health Network. Thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Thursday, March 14th. Let's check out our forecast on this Pi Day with Mark Peterson.
All right, March 14th, and this is what we've got. 30 degrees in Spokane, 29 into Coeur d'Alene. A little bit of fog out there, and that's part of the 4 things that we want you to know, that there will be some patchy fog in some areas, protected valleys, mostly sunny for the afternoon. The warming trend really starts today all the way into the weekend, where we're going to be into the 60s solid. We're starting to see some of that dense fog push out of the way, but still heading around Sandpoint. So if you're in that area, again, a little extra time needed. Currently, we're sitting at 28 into Cheney, 24 Deer Park, Hayden, 29 degrees. Fairly clear sky. Could have some low cloud deck there. Just be aware, it's going to be that light fog for the next couple of hours. Our highs today, we're going to get into the upper 30s. Now, 48 is a normal high for this time of year. We'll see that probably about 1 o'clock, but upper 40s all afternoon with a high today of 51 degrees.
And new from the Breaking Now desk, this morning a team of U.S. Marines is in Haiti to reinforce security at the U.S. Embassy. It comes as the U.S. and United Nations have started withdrawing staff from the island. The capital in Haiti this morning is reportedly calmer than the past few days, but many people fear that peace will not hold. Concerns are now growing for those living in Haiti, where the international airport is shut down amid civil unrest over the past few weeks. The U.S. sending a team to the island just days after the prime minister said he would step down following a wave of anti-government violence. In the wake of the prime minister's announcement, Secretary of State Antony Blinken quickly met with regional Caribbean leaders, saying he expects a transition council to come together soon.
That creates the pathway, the transition to elections and to a constitutionally mandated government.
Right now, thousands of Americans are still trapped on the island, many calling on the U.S. government to begin evacuations. Sources say the Biden administration is now weighing using Guantanamo Bay as a Haitian migrant processing center if there is a mass exodus. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
A video from the U.S. military shows U.S. Air Force personnel and airplanes taking part in aid airdrops for Gaza. The conflict between Israel and Hamas has sparked a humanitarian disaster that has led to growing hunger in Gaza. The U.S. and other countries have been airdropping food into northern Gaza in recent weeks to help alleviate the crisis. But aid groups say airdrops and bringing sea shipments are far less efficient and effective than bringing in food by truck.
We have a consumer alert for you this morning. The FDA is warning cashews sold at Walmart could cause life-threatening reactions, and it's triggered a nationwide recall. Take a look. These 8 1/4 ounce great value honey roasted cashews could contain undeclared coconut and milk products. Incorrect labeling is to blame. Now, that could cause serious or life-threatening allergic reactions in some people. The FDA says people can throw away those cashews or return them to Walmart for a full refund.
We broke the story first on 4 News Now Monday of a lawsuit involving Spokane legend John Stockton. The NBA Hall of Famer is suing the state of Washington over its sanctioning of doctors who speak against what they claim is the mainstream COVID narrative. We spoke with one of the doctors involved in the suit who is also being investigated.
Freedom is not free. It has to be fought for every generation so that it can be passed to the next generation so they can do the same.
Richard Eggleston is a retired ophthalmologist from Clarkston. He's being investigated by the Washington Medical Commission for comments he made regarding COVID's validity. In the lawsuit, attorneys allege that Washington's sanctioning of doctors violated their First Amendment rights.
Well, this morning we're getting a better look at the person who stole thousands of dollars worth of items from the Spokane Children's Theater this week. Take a look at the security footage. You can see the thief with laptops, then later cutting wires and taking down cameras. He jumped through the theater's dressing room window and stole microphones, props, and personal items from kids' cubbies. The man even made a hole in the wall so he could steal from one of the neighboring businesses as well. The theater's executive director says this hurts because they try hard to make sure kids and families feel safe.
To have someone come into your home in a place you feel safe and have no regard for what they destroy or what they rifle through. They went through our cast's personal belongings as well and took some of that. You can't buy that safety. You can't donate that safety.
If you have information on the man in the video or the crime itself, call Crime Check at 509-456-2233. Well, work is underway on another facility to enjoy the country's fastest growing sport, and this one is in Spokane Valley.
Power Pickleball Club is bringing new indoor and outdoor courts to North Sullivan Road. The club's owner is turning an empty office space into a new pickleball facility with a total of 16 courts. The goal is to create a bigger space for people to enjoy pickleball year-round.
A lot of it comes back to the weather here. There's 6 months of pretty tough weather for outdoor pickleball play. And so to have a place where they can play their sport all year round and enjoy it.
The construction should be finished sometime this summer. Look for the grand opening in August.
That's going to be so fun.
I'm so excited about it. It is now 6:36.
Let's check back in with Mark Peterson here for a look at our forecast. How are the passes looking this morning?
Actually, if you're going to be traveling higher, even Stevens Pass is looking pretty good.
There you go.
We're going to be dry. We do have a little bit of patchy fog on 4th of July Pass. We see that on those past cameras. So, again, just a little extra time, but actually things are looking pretty good. We're going to have a full check of your forecast. That's coming up.
A North Idaho teen goes viral when his ski trick almost landed him in the chairlift and the hospital. After the break, we're taking a look at that video and how he says he's doing.
Plus, a fiery mishap caught on camera when a Texas pizza maker went to start his oven. Why he says he's counting his blessings. Well, you can see it there. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Slam Dunk a win on Saturday, March 16th at Missisquoi Casino Hotel. Shoot hoops for your share of over $22,000 in cash. It's Cash Madness at Missisquoi Casino Hotel.
The spring rush is on to get those home remodel projects going this week at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop for wood.
Upgrade your flooring with over 60 different styles and colors of vinyl plank, hardwood, or vinyl tile flooring. And if you're looking for decking, nobody has a better quality selection at Early Bird Spring Savings than the hometown pros at Windsor.
Windsor Plywood.
With 2 locations in Spokane.
Slam dunk a deal on 170 new Kias at George Guy Kia. You can't afford to miss this sales event. Score the winning deal with the new 2024 EV6 Wind all-wheel drive for only $335 a month. New 2024 Forte LXS only $199 a month.
Now that's a slam dunk.
Come visit the George Guy team today in Liberty Lake off I-90 or online anytime at SpokaneKia.com.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I got a call swap.
You forgot your check.
We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Are you getting tired of that constant drip of the faucet? Or are your drains running a little slow? Call Gold Seal Plumbing today to take care of those pesky drips and slow drains when it's not an emergency. You'll save yourself a lot of money and stress, not to mention the annoying sound of that drip. So if you need a plumber, call the best. Call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
What can you do with sensitive skin?
Okay, what a day.
Cetaphil Moisturizing Lotion hydrates for a full 48 hours. Because a lot can happen in 48 hours. Dermatologist recommended Cetaphil. We do skin. You do you.
It's time to hoop it up at Mississauga Casino Hotel. Score your share of over $22,000 in cash. Play your favorite games now to earn entries to Shoot Hoops for Cash. Mississauga Casino Hotel.
Welcome back. The time is now 6:39. The owner of a pizza restaurant in San Angelo, Texas, says he's counting his blessings following an explosion over the weekend. Just take a look at this video. He was lighting the pizza oven pilot light when it caught on fire. Fernando says that the flames were so intense, he thought he was on fire.
And I watched that video, and it's terrifying. I mean, like I said, I thought there was more to it than what should have happened, and because I'm just counting my blessings, and an angel was with me.
Now, investigators believe a gas bubble that can't be seen, heard, or smelled caused that terrifying explosion.
Wow. Take a look at this video of a 17-year-old from North Idaho crashing into a chair on a chairlift at Lake Louise. There it goes. Oh, Lake Louise Ski Resort in Alberta. Ivan Jones says he was not seriously hurt, though.
I definitely felt very beat up. Mild concussion. I was quite sore.
I'll bet. Yeah. Jones says he was trying to land a flat spin 360. There it is again. Oh, ouch. He did not intend to hit the chairlift. I'm sure he didn't.
That's crazy. All right, good morning. Nothing crazy about the forecast. Going to be sunny, going to be beautiful. It's cold out there right now. Temperatures into the upper 20s and low 30s, so get on a jacket. Sunshine today with a high of 51 degrees.
Well, as we've been talking about all morning, today is the 14th day of the third month. 3, 1, and 4. And those digits are crucial because they make March 14th National Pie Day. And we're not talking about pie as in apple pie or a pizza pie, but pi as in the mathematical constant 3.14, represented by the Greek letter pi. It's the ratio of the circle's circumference to its diameter. Of course, that doesn't stop pizza places from offering Pie Day deals, which is always great. Pizza Hut is offering a buy one, get one deal for large pizzas. And hey, Taco Bell has their Mexican pizza. And today they're offering it for just $3.14 at some participating locations. It's a good day to celebrate some
really
pizza
good day.
or pie or anything
Pie, any pie, all the pies. It is now 6:42 on the dot.
Soon, sports fans will flock to Spokane. We have a lot of events coming up here in the Lilac City. Allison Martinez is live this morning with a breakdown.
I'm breaking down when and where Spokane's biggest sporting events are happening coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
We're the easiest way to shop for floors, and going on now is our Carpet One Teal Tag Sale, where you can save up to $1,000 on new floors. Special financing is available.
2 locations, Flooring Outlet and Sandpoint Furniture Carpet One.
It's Click It RV's huge open house show and sale going on now with top manufacturers like Forest River, Winnebago, Thor, Jayco, StarCraft, and more. With super low interest rates, 0 down, and no payments till July. Enter to win $30,000 in cash or a new 2023 StarCraft trailer. There's huge savings on motorhomes, travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and more. So beat the spring rush and don't miss this huge open house sale at Click It RV. 1 mile past the Y on the Newport Highway.
I was so excited to buy my first home, but I needed a lot of work done on it. I went on to Angie. Jamie was the first person to call. He's resurfaced my flooring. He's done plumbing work. He's refinished this beautiful table here.
Find top-rated certified pros in your area at Angie.com.
This month, Cal Cars is going crazy with mad savings on the biggest selection of tricked-out trucks and sporty SUVs.
We've aggressively priced these rigs so low that this month we're offering a price match guarantee, which means if you find the same type of vehicle anywhere else for less, we will match it guaranteed.
And during this madness of savings, $40 down is all you need.
It's go time this week at Cal.
Did you know that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
For a limited time, Pape Machinery is blowing out select model year 2023 inventory at dealer cost. Pick up a brand new John Deere compact tractor for a fraction of the original price. Stop by Pape Machinery Ag and Turf today to get started.
We're the easiest way to shop for floors, and going on now is our Carpet One Teal Tag Sale, where you can save up to $1,000 on new floors. Special financing is available.
2 locations, Flooring Outlet and Sandpoint Furniture Carpet One.
Slam dunk a deal on 170 new Kias at George D. Kia.
Welcome back. We're taking a live look over the Spokane Arena this morning, where next weekend the University of Idaho will host the first and second rounds of March Madness. And many people identify Spokane as a big sports city, and the month of March definitely makes this especially clear.
Yeah, this month more than 14,000 athletes, 500 coaches, and 30,000 fans will flood downtown Spokane. Let's get you on over to Allison Martinez. She's live this morning giving us an overview of those events coming. Oh, it's a big time.
Yes, Natalie, Robin, good morning. If you're a sports fan of any kind, there is sure to be an event coming up that will excite you. Of course, for basketball fans, March is the month, but the city of Spokane is hosting a huge assortment of sporting events, from volleyball happening right here at the podium next week to soccer, jiu-jitsu, track and field. There's really something for everyone. Right now, crews are working hard behind the scenes to transform Spokane sports venues. This includes multiple days of work and several layers of flooring, paint, and more.
We're going to see 3 different conversions take place here at the podium just this month. So it converts from indoor track and field to basketball courts to volleyball courts. So it's an extraordinary lift for our team.
Cherie Gwynn from Spokane Sports says all that hard work pays off when the stands are full of fans cheering on athletes. She encourages locals to show up for our teams.
It's really an opportunity to get out and embrace what Spokane has to offer and be a welcoming sight to all of those spectators, but also, get out and support our local community.
2 events have fans especially excited. The first and second rounds of March Madness are happening next week at the Spokane Arena. Then the USA Volleyball Pacific Northwest Qualifier will bring in the biggest crowds of all, starting March 23rd. Well, there are so many exciting things happening between now and the next couple of weeks throughout the month of March. To keep up with all of them, you can visit our website, KXLY.com. Reporting live in Spokane, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
And there's definitely a lot to keep up with.
Sure.
Probably need a spreadsheet to keep up with this stuff. The other cool thing is just that attractiveness to the economy and the restaurants and the shops. It's going to be great.
It really
All
is.
right, something else that was great news yesterday. All right, Creek of Qualshin opened up. We were there. Alex came in there, got a little video. Yeah, so they opened up yesterday, had a great day. Some frost rules for some of the early morning starts. Esmeralda opens up tomorrow morning, so you can call ahead and get your tee times. But the weather's been beautiful for that. But again, crisp starts. Temperatures hovering around 30 degrees. We want you to be ready for what will be a sunny afternoon. 51 degrees. Now we've come acclimated to cool temperatures, so 51 really is pretty nice, but it's only going to get better. Overnight lows of 31 for tomorrow morning. Another frosty start there. But this high pressure coming in, pulling this warm air in from the south, the west, and sending all of the inclement weather, the colder weather to the north, at least for now. All right, 51 our high today, 50 into Coeur d'Alene. We're going to see 53 into Ritzville. If you're heading down to the Tri-Cities on business, temperatures nearing 60 degrees there, 57 into the LC Valley, while Pullman will be at 50. All of that is pretty nice. Now, the planning forecast, we're planning on this warming trend to continue. So 48 is a normal high, so almost 20 degrees above average when we get into Monday and Tuesday. 55 on Friday, 62 Saturday, Sunday 64. And again, the pair of 65s here for Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday's the final day of winter. The spring solstice occurs at 8:06 p.m., the spring solstice. So then Wednesday's the first full day of spring, and we have a 50% chance of rain showers and a little cooler at 57 degrees. But we're going to stay in those mid to upper 50s into next week as that warm air sits around. So things are looking pretty good. As we extend it out again, 48, that average high. So you can see that line right there. Everything is above average. So make your plans. Get, I don't know, how many different things could you have? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've got the parades coming in on Saturday for St. Patrick's Day. And of course, that's going to be at noon downtown and at 3 o'clock on Sherman Avenue in Coeur d'Alene. So that's just one of the plethora.
So much.
Good word.
Cornucopia of activities.
For sure.
Of course, Spokane Velocity kicking off tomorrow, or Saturday tomorrow.
Saturday, 2 o'clock.
I wish it was Friday.
We got another day left.
Darn it. It is now 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint's coming up next.
Thanks so much for waking up with us on this Thursday. We'll be right back after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Fairway Floor.
Thank you for the 62 years in the Inland Northwest community. At Perfection Tire, we have prided ourselves on providing our customers with quality tires at great prices, not to mention keeping your family safe on the road no matter the conditions.
And to celebrate, we have our anniversary Cooper rebate sale going on now. And with our rough winter roads, while you're here, let our certified techs check your suspension and wheel alignment.
Nobody beats perfection.
Hi, I'm Robert Sacre. You may know me from my basketball career. But what you don't know is I'm a father of 4, and life can get pretty chaotic. So that's why I'm getting a vasectomy at North Idaho Urology, so I can finally sit back and enjoy the madness.
Vasectomy season is back. Scheduled today in North Idaho Urology.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. A nice relaxing stay? We got you. Wanna be entertained? We got you. Wanna play golf all day? We got you. Go to Lake Casino. Winning is just the beginning. So you're looking for something to do? We got you. Want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you wanna do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Go to Lake Casino. At the Go to Lake Casino. Go to Lake Casino. Winning is just the beginning.
Power in your frequency, all these doubts may have it shaking, but what's learned was never needless. Just breathe.
Born in Roma fragrances and the new Born in Roma green extravaganza, Valentino.
Feeling Claritin Clear is like
Is she?
Playing with the confidence of a pro and getting all up in that grass as if she doesn't have allergies. Yeah.
Nice.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
The time right now, 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Thursday in the morning sprint.
Today, a jury could decide the fate of a father on trial for his son's school shooting. Sydney Charles has the details.
Allison Martinez is live at the podium sharing details on some major sporting events coming to town.
But first, let's get to Mark talking about a sunny and warm wrap-up to winter.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty nice. It's not going to feel like winter at all. Now, right now, okay, it's chilly. I get you. It's 29 downtown, 30 officially, and we have 30 over into Coeur d'Alene. Our highs today are going to be temperatures that are going to be hovering around 50 degrees. We're going to see 57 into a Grand Coulee, and our high 51 under a mostly sunny sky, and winds are going to be light.
A woman accused of hitting and killing someone early yesterday morning is in jail right now. Detectives say Marissa Jolly hit and killed a woman who was crossing the highway near the Longhorn Barbecue near Airway Heights. That pedestrian, a woman, had already been struck by another driver. The stretch of the highway was shut down for several hours during the morning commute yesterday as Spokane police investigated. According to court documents, Jolly pulled over shortly after the collision and called 911. Investigators believe she may have been impaired at the time of the collision. She made her first appearance in court yesterday and this morning is in jail on a $50,000 bond. The driver who initially hit that woman who did not stop was arrested later and faces a felony hit-and-run charge.
This morning, we are getting a better look at the person who stole thousands of dollars worth of items from the Spokane Children's Theater this week. In that security footage, you can see the thief with laptops, then later cutting wires and taking down cameras. He also stole microphones, props, and personal items from the kids' cubbies. The man even made a hole in the wall so he could steal from the neighboring business as well. If you have information about the man in the video or the crime itself, call Crime Check. That number, 509-456-2233.
Jury deliberations resumed this morning in the trial of James Crumbley, the father of the Michigan teen who shot and killed 4 students at his high school in 2021. James faces 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. His wife Jennifer was convicted of the same charges last month, becoming the first parent in the U.S. ever convicted for their child's role in a mass school shooting. In closing arguments, the prosecutor claimed James could have prevented the attack, but did nothing. The latest details on the trial is coming up next on Good Morning America.
A new law in Washington signed by Governor Jay Inslee closes a loophole in a hate crime law. The state's hate crime statute now includes destruction and vandalism targeting public property. Previously, the hate crime law only applied to private property. The new law goes into effect this summer.
The Biden administration launched a new initiative to increase access to naloxone or Narcan, the overdose reversal medication. It encourages organizations and businesses to train employees on how to use the drug, keep it in first aid and emergency kits, and distribute it to employees and customers who need it. Studies have shown that people can easily administer Narcan in its nasal spray form without medical expertise and minimal training.
Dollar Tree is closing nearly 1,000 stores in response to a surprise fourth quarter loss. Dollar Tree bought the chain Family Dollar almost a decade ago, but it's had difficulty absorbing the chain of poorly maintained and often understaffed stores. 970 of the 1,000 planned closures will be those Family Dollar stores.
We have a consumer alert for you. The FDA is warning cashews sold at Walmart could cause serious or life-threatening allergic reactions in some people. It's triggered a nationwide recall. Take a look. These 8 1/4 ounce great value honey roasted cashews could contain undeclared coconut and milk products. The FDA says people can discard the cashews or return them to Walmart for a full refund.
This month, there are a ton of sporting events happening right here in Spokane. These events bring in fans from all over the country and have a huge economic impact on the city. This weekend, you can watch the boys middle school basketball championship right here at the podium, or you could go just across the street and watch Spokane Velocity in their season opening game. We have all the details that you need to set your itinerary up on our website, KXLY.com.
Work is underway on another facility to enjoy the country's fastest growing sport, and this one is in Spokane Valley. Power Pickleball Club is bringing new indoor and outdoor courts to North Sullivan Road. The club's owner is turning an empty office space into a new indoor-outdoor pickleball facility with a total of 16 courts. The goal is to create a bigger space for people to enjoy pickleball year-round. You can look for Power Pickleball Club's grand opening in August.
It's time to register for Hoop Fest. It's coming June 29th and 30th. Registration is open until May 19th. If you want to sign up your team or register to volunteer, just find this story on KXLY.com. One more look at weather next.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Does anybody want my tomato? I don't know how anybody can eat those things.
You do know ketchup is made from tomatoes, right?
ABC's World News Tonight at 4 News Now, when the local story is national news.
When national stories hit home, watch ABC World News Tonight at 5:30.
And 4 News Now at 6. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
Slam dunk a deal on 170 new Kias at George Gia Kia. You can't afford to miss this sales event. Score the winning deal with the new 2024 EV6 Wind all-wheel drive for only $335 a month. New 2024 Forte LXS only $199 a month.
Now that's a slam dunk.
Come visit the George Gee team today in Liberty Lake off I-90 or online anytime at SpokaneKia.com.
All right, good morning, everybody. You see the steam as it leaves up. It's not moving. We don't have any wind. And we're going to continue to have light winds today. We're going to have sunshine this afternoon. So, yeah, the shades will be needed. We're going to be in the upper 40s all afternoon. Our high today is going to be 51 degrees. 48 is an average high for this time of year. It's a 30-year average. We're going to be well above average Friday, 55. And then look at the weekend, 62 on Saturday, Sunday, 64. Whatever your plans, whether they're skiing or biking down here, it's going to be great weather. Maybe watching a, soccer match on Saturday.
Or going to a parade.
All sounds fun. Thanks so much for joining us. GMA starts right now.